I don't know, it's just very similar. Not necessarily architecture, but a very similar vibe.
I like English very much.
Oh, wow.
So,
Are you guys Muslims? 是的. Ah, okay, okay. 谢谢，谢谢。
不是不是不是。
谢谢。Wow. 你好, how are ya? We're now in a small town in the middle of the Hunan province in China. And the purpose of today's video is just to show you guys a little bit of life in a smaller town in China. Not in like in a tier 1 or tier 2 city, but I think this is like a tier 4 city. But still, very nice town, very good place. It's called Xiangxiang. And now I'm going to the gym. I've always wondered how was like a gym or like regular life in a small place in China. So let's see. So far the architecture here is really nice. It feels like a mix of like Southeast Asia with like East Asia. Maybe like this would be like a baby between like Korea and Vietnam, if that makes sense, you know? Like some things like in the infrastructure are very similar to Korea, like the trains and some of the roads. But then some other things really remind me of like Southeast Asia and Latin America. So yeah, even though this is like a small town for Chinese standards, it's still like a fairly big one because it has lots of towers and buildings that are like at least like 20 to like 30 levels high. So yeah, it feels very developed, you know, feels very economically like active, if that makes sense. Yeah, very nice. Skin and Beauty and Anti-Aging Center. This supermarket here in the corner is the one that I come for groceries. Everything's relatively affordable. I'll show you guys inside later when we come back from the gym. And yeah, they have all the products. I bought curry and all the things that I need to have. One thing that is funny about here is that like, not in the supermarket, but like on street markets and stuff, you can find frogs and turtles and a few like peculiar animals. So yeah, it's very interesting. 你好，你好。I think people here are not very used to foreigners, so they usually stare a lot. And it's very nice when you say hello to them, they say hello back. So I feel a very positive vibe here. I feel like everybody notices you and they're very friendly towards visitors, you know, which is very nice. This is a very nice condo here. Beautiful apartments. It's such a mixture here. It feels like you can find like 5-star hotels right next to like older apartment buildings, and it's very mixed. It's very interesting to see. That's the main square on the side of the town where I'm staying. Very nice. And this town apparently is the town where Mao Zedong. Okay, let's try crossing the street. Okay, we've heard a honk already. Let's raise the hands. Okay, we didn't die. Anyway, so on public squares here, you see like these monuments, and then there's usually some communist propaganda scattered around. So let's take a look here. It's very interesting. The building here. It's very interesting that this is like officially a communist country, but it just doesn't feel communist at all. It feels so like vibrant and economically developed. It's just like so strange, to be honest. And yeah, seeing these monuments, these communist monuments everywhere, it's just a reminder, but it's very peculiar. All right, this is the building here. Apparently there's a library here, and it's just like a government building. And yeah, very nice. But yeah, as I was saying, apparently Mao Zedong, he's from this region here, this town, and apparently there's big pride on this being the hometown of Mao Zedong, because he's a very, very special figure for the history of modern China. So yeah, let's walk down here, go to the square. And here we are at the river. Very nice today. Feels like the water level is pretty high today. So there's like an island in the middle of the river, which is this green area here. And then there's the other side of the river, and then there's the rest of the town down that way. Now we're just gonna cross the bridge. And I found something very rare to see here. At least I haven't seen a lot. Some graffiti. And it's half in Chinese, half in English. Undercover vibe, clean fit. And then some Chinese stuff. That's funny. 你好，你好, hello. One thing that I find very impressive here is the level of the cars. The cars are so fancy. You see like Chinese cars like Xiaomi and BYD, but there's so many European ones as well, like BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, Korean cars, Kia, Hyundai, Volkswagen. Anyway, there's everything here. I thought like I would just see like Chinese cars, but yeah, it looks like this is a very big market even for European cars. The map is telling me to come this way, but I'm just not very sure. But I think this is one of the older buildings here. As I said, I don't feel like there's much in between. It just feels like it's either like a very, very, very new modern building or like some older architecture like this. And they all put these fences on the windows, I think for hanging clothes, so they don't use a lot of dryers here. Dryers are not very common, so they just put everything they can on a pole in the middle of the fence, and then it actually dries up pretty quickly. Another thing, people leave their bikes everywhere without locks here. That's so cool. I want to live in a place like this. You know, I want to live in a place where you can just leave your bicycle anywhere, and then like nobody's gonna touch. You don't have to have a lock or anything. That's great. They hang their clothes like this. This street really reminds me of Brazil. So I'm from Brazil, and I don't know, it's just very similar. Not necessarily architecture, but a very similar vibe with these cables everywhere, and then the bricks on the wall and stuff. Just a similar vibe. Anyway, that's a gym here in Xiangqiang. This one's very nice. They have everything written in English, which is funny. Well, yeah, let's go. Time to work out and then find something to eat. Well, when you come to this area, expect to find people smoking cigarettes everywhere. So inside gyms or like indoors, you know, smoking everywhere here is very normalized. So it could be a shock for some people. Alright, I'm done working out. I'll probably just walk back home. So to be honest, I feel like this is a really livable city, you know? It's very safe. There's all the infrastructure that you need. Gym, supermarkets and stuff. Even though they consider this as a village, you know? It's a very, like, relatively big city. And yeah, there's everything. It's just very convenient. I like it here. 你好，你好. And yeah, that's it. I see bikes everywhere, completely unlocked. They would just leave their bikes here. That's a culture shock for me. A very positive one, but a culture shock. Okay, now I found the locked ones. It's not like everybody leaves their bikes unlocked. These ones are locked. Oh yeah. Still, big culture shock. This is like the business center, the town center, the busiest street. Very nice. There's a crazy number of cell phone shops here, but yeah, lots of Chinese food, a few pizza places, a few burger places as well, but mostly Chinese food. Let's see if I can find a place that is reasonably affordable and good. But yeah, there's a lot of phone shops here. A lot of Xiaomi and Huawei everywhere. Interesting. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, 谢谢, 谢谢. Wow. Are you guys Muslims?
你是穆斯林是吧？
是的. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah.
Okay, 是 yes.
Oh, wow. 谢谢. Wow. 我是巴西人，巴西。巴西，I am a tourist. Is it okay if I make a video of the food?
没有问题 OK
谢谢 谢谢 Wow. Very good. Very good. Is the meat halal?
是的是的我们都是穆斯林
Okay. Wow, just met that legend at the restaurant. I didn't know it was a Muslim restaurant. I just opened the map here. We cannot use Google Maps, so I just opened a Chinese map and I put noodles, and that was the one that had the best ratings. So I was just like, yeah, let's go there. And it turned up to be some halal meat in a Muslim restaurant. Apparently they're from Lanzhou, so they're making ni hao. So they're making like Lanzhou style noodles, which is like all handmade, and yeah, very nice, very delicious. One thing about eating out is that like they just don't put like the portion of noodles is always excellent, but the portion of meat is not always a lot. So for me, I'm usually still like a little hungry, but the food was delicious. It was halal, so like if you're a Muslim traveling around here, Xiangxiang, like Hunan in this area, maybe you can find some halal restaurants, and they were extremely friendly, which is nice. Very nice people, and they were very, very helpful. So I didn't speak any Chinese, but he was very patient and translated everything. I got his WeChat, so he told me that if I have any questions, we can just talk on WeChat. I can ask him questions. So yeah, very nice. I'm very happy. So now we're on our way back across the bridge. It's raining unfortunately, but it is what it is. And we're gonna go to a supermarket. Let's check it out. So now I'm in the middle of the island, like in the middle of the river, and for like a village, this is super nice. They have like a badminton court here, a basketball court, some ping pong, table tennis going on over there. One thing that I found very useful here is that in every town that I've been, they have signs in Chinese and English. So it's very hard to get lost here. It's very useful. Everybody's playing ping pong here. Can I play table tennis with you?
我可以和你一起打乒乓球吗？
可以啊，
Oh,
可以，
谢谢.
可以。
Can you make a video of me playing with you?
停吗？
可以。
Oh, 谢谢.
这很多都想打。对的。
谢谢，谢谢，
不是不是不是。
谢谢。
哎呦，
哦，
多好多好。
多哈，多哈，多哈，多哈。Okay. It's funny that usually under bridges you find like drug addicts and like graffiti and stuff. Here, like they have like some government stuff. On the next one, there's like a military ship. On the other one, there's a spaceship. This one here is like social core values: freedom, equality, prosperity, civilization, patriotism, integrity, democracy, and harmony. Justice, rule of law, professionalism, and friendliness. Nice.
你听得懂不？他拿美洲啊？
可以。
I am visiting a friend here in Xiangxiang.
香香。
啊，香香，
香
香香。哦，哇哦，
这个是什么？你知道吧？
哦，
我来跟你讲一下。
啊，
吹
看这是什么？你要到哪里赶他们？那就欢迎。
吹管吧。
这个叫电吹管，不是笛子，但是里面呢有笛子的声音。
啊，那个莫斯郊外的晚上是俄罗斯歌曲。
你会踢足球吗？OK 啊。
巴西。
对，
巴西足球的好。
啊。
但是你不像巴西人哦。
那怎么讲巴西？
然后平呢？
I am making a video for the internet.
平 OK OK。
你好。
Hello。
你 Hello。啊。
How are you？
啊。
How are you？
哇哦。啊。
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you！ 哇，非常好，非常好，哇！
最简单的。 Wow, that was nice. Some really nice people, very kind. Wow, it's raining again. But yeah, now we're gonna head on to our journey. But yeah, people here are so active, especially the elderly. They're always outside, they're always doing stuff, playing sports, playing instruments and stuff. So nice. And everybody's very friendly, which is great. So, wow, good experience. Very pretty town. I made a new friend. I was sitting on the bench and then I was talking on the phone and then this guy just came by and we started talking with ChatGPT Translate. It worked out and now he invited me for dinner. And yeah, let's see what kind of food he's gonna suggest. Do you prefer spicy food or mild food?
我们湖南是最不怕辣的地方。辣椒的酒香是巴西来的。我请你吃地道的湖南香香菜。
谢谢，谢谢。啊，谢谢，谢谢。
肉。
啊。
先点菜吧，
你好。啊，西单不利谢谢。
前面这里有个多了啊，前面啊，刷了，没有。
只有2位嘛哈，没有了。要不先等一下呀？
哇。谢谢。Wow. Very good English.
Oh, very
Wow.
good. I learned English myself.
Oh,
I
wow.
teach Chinese.
Wow.
I live here.
Oh, wow.
很高。
也很高。是不是演员？
种事儿。
I like English very much.
哦，哇哦，
So I learned it myself.
哇哦，
Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you. Really. Nice to meet you.
she is a teacher.
哦，哇哦，
I'm a teacher.
嗯，
Chinese teacher.
Chinese teacher.
哇哦，
I teach in Shenzhen.
in 深圳，
Hey, what country?
我是巴西人，
巴
巴
西
西
人
巴西啊
Yeah, 巴西 is my is our friends. Yeah.
friends, yeah.
Chinese, China. Oh yeah.
China, Brazil, friends, yeah.
Yeah. 巴西 is a very good country.
yeah，谢谢，谢谢。China is number one. China very beautiful.
China is a very big, very big.
Oh, very big. Yeah.
你再个他什么发给他们？
一开始对，散散步，学中文，跟我们学了我要讲普通话，哇。
9394。
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。谢谢。啊，拜拜，谢谢，谢谢，拜拜。